Okay, so I feel like I want to make this video because I feel like I have to address it. Because for those who have watched my Twitch, you'll probably realize I do not stream Switch 2 games. I don't even stream Switch games anymore. And the reason why is because I'm done with Nintendo on that part. I'm done with the Switch. I'm done with the Switch 2. I can care less about both of them. And I know that there's people out there that loves the Switch 2. That's fine. I want to make this perfectly clear. You're not wrong for buying the Switch 2, just like how I'm not wrong for choosing not to buy it. But the reason why I don't want to buy it is because of pricing. The reason why I don't want to buy it is because of Nintendo as a company, period. I don't want to buy it because it's not worth it. Let me explain. I've been a fan of Nintendo since I was 9 years old. 9? What year? No, not even 9. 6. Like 6. No, not even 6. 4. 4 years old. I've been a fan since I was 4 years old. And for a while, I've always loved their games. Even with the Wii U, I didn't hate that much. Yeah, I enjoyed the Switch 1. But when the Switch 2 came out, it looked exciting, but then we get fucking dunked on immediately by the pricing of the fucking games. It's not the console. The console being $449, whatever, who cares? I have to pay for my PS5 that's cost more than that. It's the video game prices. Like, what are we doing? Mario Kart World looks like a great game. But I can tell you right now from what I've seen, it is not $80 good. But it's great, but not $80 good. Probably $70 at best. Donkey Kong Bonanza, $70. Kirby Air Rider is probably going to be $80. There's a ton of games that's going to come out on the Switch that's going to be $80 fucking dollars. Why? Why is it $80? That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. The $60 was fine. And the thing is, the complaint over the $60 pricing on the Switch 1 wasn't the fact that it was $60. The problem was you were making us pay $60 to an unfinished product. Mario Tennis Aces wasn't finished. Super Mario Party wasn't finished. Mario Strikers Battle League. Don't even fucking start with that trash. If you like it, then I apologize. But that's like, those are $60 of games that are not finished. And you're spoon feeding us DLC like that's beautiful. No! Because it's not interesting. Your DLC for those games were new characters that probably should have been in there. Like Koopa Troopa as a DLC for Mario Tennis Aces. What are we doing? Daisy is a DLC for Mario Strikers Battle League. What are we doing? Donkey Kong Bonanza. We have to pay $100 for Donkey Kong Bonanza and then get an extra DLC content of the stupid fucking island in freaking DK Island. What are we doing? Why? That's not worth it. People are going to buy it anyway, which sucks. So my message to you, if you like the Switch, then this means what I'm about to say does not apply to you. But if you're going to complain about the Switch, if you're going to complain of the pricing, if you want to beg Nintendo to fucking change the way how they're thinking, don't buy the product. It's not rocket science. Don't buy the product. Why buy the product if you're going to complain? I don't have the product. You know why? Because I've been having complaints about the pricing. I've also had complaints of Nintendo as a company. The Nintendo as a company stinks. They're just not good people. I could go on and on about the things they've done. The whole Smash Bros stuff, the whole, shit they were doing down in Japan where they had to apparently people get in trouble for, playing Nintendo games or something. Bro, Nintendo's a dick. They're literally just like, I don't like Nintendo as a company. Doug Bowser is as useful as a fucking hand to a fucking water bottle. And now he left. And then I'm not even gonna, I don't even want to get into the neat meet and greet of the new fucking CEO who apparently has, who's not even a good person herself. What are we doing, man? What are we doing? So the reason why I'm not buying the Switch 2 is simply because Nintendo is not a good company. Nintendo is overpricing their shit because it's not tariffs. They made you think it was tariffs, but that we're using that as an excuse because Nintendo financially is at their fucking best. Tariffs is not an excuse. You can make a great game and cost like $50 to $40, maybe $60. You ain't got to do all this shit. So because of that, I'm not buying their shit anymore. For me. So for those who wants to know why you're not going to see me stream Switch games or Switch 2 games, I'm not going to buy their product and I'm not going to support them by playing the fucking Switch nor the Switch 2 because I don't want it. I don't want it. And for those who think that I don't have money, you're stupid. I do have money. I absolutely have money. But I'd rather use my money on something else more important. Crazy, right? My advice, but to my advice, my final advice to those, if you don't like the pricing, but you really want it, but you're worried, you need to ask yourself something. When you buy this product, let's say for example, you buy the $449 Switch console, Switch 2 console. Ask yourself, how many hours do I have to work to earn that money back if you have a job? I recommend getting the Switch 2 when you have a job. I recommend getting video games in general as an adult when you have a job. As an adult, when you have a job. If you don't have a job, I wouldn't recommend it because then you're just spending, but you're not earning. So be more wary with your money. But at the same time, understand this. As a man myself, I do not want the Switch 2 because Nintendo is not a good company and Nintendo is overpricing their games. It's a simple fact. And they're making you pay for a tutorial. Why? That's stupid. Nintendo is doing stupid shit, but it's working because people are fucking buying it. But then they're complaining afterwards. Don't buy the product. Don't buy the product. If you do not buy the product, Nintendo's going to wake the fuck up. And if they don't wake the fuck up, they're gonna run out of business. That's just how it works. Now, is they ever gonna run out of business? No. The only way you can do is make them wake the fuck up. Because when Nintendo was at their worst financially, they were producing some good ass games on the Wii and the GameCube. Now, granted, the GameCube sold terribly, but the Wii didn't. You know why? Because they put effort, they put love and care for the games. They don't get lazy. They didn't put extra DLC content or all that bullshit. They uploaded an unfinished game and they put their heart and soul into it. That's all we're asking. So yeah, that's how I feel about this. And as you see in the title, this may be a common thing where if I need to rant, I'm gonna rant. So enjoy this. I hope you guys enjoy my video rants. Have a great day.